hate you. I really hate you.
Hiya. The decorations are down. But I think we should prolong the festivities.
We loved it, we really loved it.
Oh, so did I.
Emma had us over for tea, fish finger sandwiches.
Oh, my favourite. Tomato ketchup or tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce. You're welcome any time. Sierra's a sweetie.
Homemade or shop bought?
Homemade.
I knew you'd be the sort of woman to keep capers, Dr. Reed.
Well, I wouldn't know a caper if it bit me, but wow, was it delish. A sweetie, though. Really? Our Sierra? She's never sweet at home. She's going through a phase.
No, she's adorable.
Which makes me sound like a proper pants on fire.
Street angel, home devil. I was exactly the same. People thought my mother was a pathological liar, too.
Street angel, home devil? Well, that's the perfect description of my little sister. But you, Valerie, can't imagine you being badly behaved anywhere.
Well, looks can be deceptive. Just get my bits, Dr. Reed, and then we can be off. Oh, you know, you're going to have to say those shoes were a gift if you've lost a receipt, you know, because you'll not get your money back.
Me? Tell a lie? I don't know what you mean.
Do you know, once, my mum refused to let me have Linda Hopkins home for tea. Linda Hopkins was the scissor monitor. She was also in charge of glitter at Christmas and crepe paper. So if you wanted anything good, you had absolutely no chance if Linda Hopkins didn't like you. Anyway, my mum said no.
Oh, bit mean.
So I did a wee on the kitchen floor. Blamed it on the dog.
Better check the passenger seat when you drop her off.
What's so funny?
Funny, peculiar, not funny. Oh,
Me, hold up.
oh stop it, stop it.
We had a breakfast date, and I stood you up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're not Superman, and you won't be able to make it. Full disclosure, though, I ate your breakfast.
Okay, full disclosure, I am Superman. Why don't you just get me a takeout?
Oh, I did. I ate the pan raisin in the car.
Fair enough, I'd have done the same thing. You can make it up to me by buying me lunch.
Okay. Don't you want to catch some Zeds, though? Being on call's exhausting.
No, I'm fine. Oh, how about you? You sleeping better?
Yeah, fine, absolutely. Much better. I'm actually waiting on a call from a patient.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Icon?
Yeah.
You are paying.
Okay.
I just want to blank it all out for a bit, that's all. I'm not going to do anything stupid.
The reality is...
I know, but please.
No, I could give you something, but whatever's making you miserable is still going to be there in the morning.
At least I'll have slept.
Do you want to tell me what's making you feel like this?
At first they were just on one site. Today he's put them on more.
Oh. Have you spoken to the police?
I tried. He hasn't made any threats against me, so...
You all right?
Yeah? You all right?
You didn't upload those photos.
No. Why would I?
Yeah, but you took some yourself.
Yes, but look at what they write about me. What they want to do to me.
Who ended the relationship? It was you.
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't happy about that.
No.
Was he aggressive?
Only from a distance.
All right, so he was never physical.
No. I thought we'd stay friends. We had a laugh, a nice summer. Then it started, just little things at first. Nasty comments online to my friends about me. I'm a whore and he's so glad he's not with me. Do you think this is my own fault?
No, absolutely not. You've done nothing wrong, but taking sleeping tablets is not the way forward. I think you know that. say it's not a police matter, why don't you contact the sites directly? Tell them to take the pictures down.
Only members can edit their own material. He can put my phone number and address up there if he likes. Some of them do.
But they're photographs of you.
Yes, but they're on his phone. They're his.
Well, how many people really look at these sites?
Thousands.
Yeah, but you're never going to meet them. What do you care?
I try not to. But, I mean, you saw what they write.
Yeah, but they're insignificant.
I know, but it doesn't stop me feeling so dirty.
Let me take some of you.
No.
Come on! Yes. So pretty. Come on. Yeah. So pretty.
Okay.
So pretty.
Shut up.
So pathetic. I should have thought. I just didn't think. People do selfies all the time.
Right. Listen to me. You stop being the victim when you decide to take control. And then you'll automatically start to feel better about yourself. The photograph was taken out of context, so you've got nothing to beat yourself up about.
Except being naive and stupid.
Well, if somebody would have told you that this could have happened, would you have believed it?
No.
Well, then you don't have to be a victim.
So you think I should tell people what happened?
Why not?
I suppose. I could talk to the student union, do some leaflets.
Okay, start with yourself first. Why don't you call this fella up and ask him to stop? Have you tried that at least?
I don't even want him to know I've seen it. But you're right. It's not the end of the world. At least I can warn other people. And yeah, I can deal with him.
Good. A little bit of self-empowerment goes a long way.
In point of fact, the evening of the 5th of January, preceding the 12th day, the eve of Epiphany,
Oh,
as it
Heston,
were.
please. It's bad enough as it is, what with puddles and potholes and people dumping their Christmas trees. Oh, just the thought of any more turkey makes me want to vomit.
I'm so glad you came for lunch.
I'm sorry. It's the damn January sales. I've been trying to return some shoes, and you know, they are £50 less now than they were when I bought them before Christmas. Can I find the receipt?
Why don't you say they were a gift?
Yes, well, I know that now. What are you going to do with all of that?
I don't know.
With a chainsaw?
No.
Eve? Can't actually believe what I just heard.
What?
Of all the mediocrity on the icon menu, you're going to go for its salad. Now, I said that might not be a bad idea. They say that lettuce is soporific.
Well, there you go. It'll help me sleep. Oh, did you think I didn't know what soporific meant?
Well played. But in all seriousness, I'm getting a tad concerned about your sleeplessness. Any idea what brought it on?
It runs my family. I've got an aunt who's an insomniac who listens to the World Service all night, and then an uncle who hasn't slept in his own bed for decades because of it.
Yeah, but if there was something playing on your mind, you know, that's keeping you awake, sleeplessness can have a detrimental effect on your health.
Seriously? You should be a doctor.
Behave. Say, for example, it was to do with bereavement. You know, death has an effect on all those associated with it. Mrs. Milne came to see me yesterday.
You know, Al, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I just want to have my lunch.
Okay.
You do make a good point, though. I probably will have food envy if I order the salad and you have the pasta.
For sure you will. Garcon, we're going to swap the lettuce for chips and the cucumber for fried eggs.
Now, I actually like this tea without milk, but I can get you some if you prefer.
No, that's fine.
Please help yourself.
No, I'm just picking.
You know, last year, I put the Christmas tree behind the shed and waited until spring for the gardener to take it away.
Did you? Heston, that's pathetic.
I'm going to have some cheese. Are you having some?
No, you go ahead.
He still charged me an arm and a leg to take it away.
Well, it'll still cost you.
And a little bit of bread. I really shouldn't.
It does look nice.
Why will it still cost me?
Well, it's green waste, isn't it? I mean, it's the council's new catch penny in austerity Leatherbridge.
Well, I think it must be painfully difficult prioritising the council budget.
Really? I think the amount of council tax we pay is exorbitant. I'm sure they could do better.
Well, I should come up with some new ideas.
Oh, Heston, you haven't got any cake, have you?
No, I haven't. I thought you liked cheese.
I do, but I prefer cake.
This is lovely.
Is it? Right.
Oh, not guilty. It was a water pressure incident.
Huh. Coffee, Valerie? Shall I make enough for two?
Ah, now. Oops. Prepare to be a tad thwarted.
Why?
Neve cracked the cafetiere. I said I'd get another one, and she said no, she'd broken it. And I said that didn't matter, but she said she wanted to replace it because it was her fault. And I wondered out loud if she'd forget, you know, light-hearted, a little bit crystal ball. Anyway, she insisted she wouldn't, but she has. Can I get you an instant? It's fair trade, but it's not that one that tastes oddly fish-like.
No, I need a decent coffee. I'm going to the student cafe.
I could do your Horlicks.
No, thank you. Can I get you anything?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Are you sure I can't tempt you with a milky one?
Quite sure. In fact, I'm positive.
Oh, it's good, actually, because it's Dr. Clay's. And you know what a funny onion he is. 3 stirs to the left, 2 to the right. Take the spoon out from the middle.
My aunt used to mail order this special French coffee with chicory. You know, she thought it was glamorous. Every time I used to make it for her, I just give her the supermarket instant with an extra sugar. She couldn't tell the difference.
Well, I like proper coffee.
What?
It'll come to me.
Can't be all that important then.
You know when you know you're meant to do something, but you can't for the life of you remember what the hell that thing is. I'm gonna start leaving myself notes.
I think you're just stressed. I mean, it's not easy for anyone to begin with, Neve. How many times have you actually been with the patient when they've passed away?
Al, I'm feeling a bit spaced, but I'm not depressed. Okay?
Okay.
I've had some lovely meals with my colleagues lately. Lunch with you and then dinner with Frank.
A lot of my neighbours may have similar problems.
Really? What with?
Oh, yeah. Lovely lad, thank you for coming. No, but if they're bagging up branches like I have, and they're quite largish trees...
Well, some people have artificial.
Really? No, it's Norway spruce and Douglas fir around here.
Ooh, really? Get you.
There may well be a neighbourhood trunk issue.
I should have given Aisha some of my decorations. Oh, I could have given her the white and silver tree. Sierra would have loved that. Oh, Heston, do try not to be a tinsel snob. They had a pretty lousy Christmas by all accounts.
Do you think it would be odd if I hired a wood chipper and offered my neighbours the use of it?
Yes.
Why?
We just would.
So we just sit around watching community spirit go down the pan?
Have you got any coffee?
Do you like tea?
Not that tea, no.
Hey, can I get a double espresso, please? Take away.
Dr. Christoph, come and check this out.
We're getting coffee for someone.
Oh, come on, it'll only take a minute. Martin, bring that over, will you? I honestly could not see beyond my own boobs this morning, pun intended, but you know what? You were the shove I needed to get my act together. That is a list of all the people and groups I'm going to contact. The Vice-Chancellor and Student Union, Everyday Sexism, women's groups, nerd groups, Feminista. They're US-based, but I think they'll be interested and helpful.
Have you been in touch with your ex-boyfriend?
No, not yet. Oh, he's having a laugh.
What am I looking at?
That's him, that's Sean. And that poor cow has no clue what she's letting herself in for.
Look, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing is wrong.
Of course he does. He's not an idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Well, then you need to tell him. You need to get him to stop. Do that before you go and put the whole world to rights.
He's going to do it again.
Yeah, possibly.
I really should warn her that she's dating a pervert.
She might not believe you.
I know, but... Well, she'll have to believe me when I show her the proof. Martin, watch my stuff.
Be careful.
I'm not scared of him anymore.
Have fun at the zoo.
Thank you.
Room for a small one?
Of course.
I realise I might be being a bit of a time vampire.
Time Vampire. A new graphic novel by Dr. Neve Donahue. In the future, vampires have built a flux capacitor and they send agents back through time to infect the rich and famous.
I actually just wanted to spot a thinking aloud, so...
OK. Go for it.
Right. A young woman's come in and she's been bitten.
Bitten. Dog or is that a vampire?
A challenging teenager. She works in a special school. So I have prescribed her a hefty dose of antibiotics to forestall any new infection. I've boosted her tetanus, and I've also sent her to Aisha for blood tests for HIV and Hep.
Wow. Could be a little bit over the top.
Well, there's abuse victims in the school.
Oh. Well, in that case, that's good. So what's the thinking aloud about?
It's about the antibiotics, actually. She was surprised. A colleague of hers had been bitten, and when she went to the doctor, she wasn't prescribed any, so...
Yeah, but you did prescribe antibiotics.
I did. I know some GPs don't prescribe antibiotics as a precautionary measure, but then some dole them out whether they need to or not.
Each GP is a unique and beautiful snowflake. Some in that scenario will prescribe antibiotics, where others will take a different pathway.
Pathway? Sounds like somebody swallowed a pamphlet.
They can be incredibly nutritious. Look, you took everything into account and you decided that antibiotics were the way to go.
I did.
But you're not feeling confident.
I'm not confident. I'm confident.
Good. Well done.
I'm not overconfident, though, nor would I want to be.
Hang on, mate. Is that some kind of subtle dig at me and my practices?
You're coming off a little patronising?
I've never patronised anybody in my life.
That's a lie for a start.
Look, Neve, this isn't about me, OK? This is about Mr. Milne.
Oh, if I can't come in here and think aloud with you about patients without you suspecting that I'm not up to the job, then I can't come in here and think aloud with you anymore!
You're about to make a massive mistake.
Do I know you?
I used to go out with Sean.
Oh, look, I don't want to get into anything like that, okay? Sean and I are together now.
Oh, you, Sean, you creep.
Splitting up is never nice, but we have to be mature about it.
Oh, really? You're a nasty pig.
Ellen, I really don't want to have to tell you again.
This is Ellen.
Just leave us alone. Come on, it doesn't do to engage with them.
Them? Them? Look, you need to see this.
Go away.
This really has nothing to do with
I
me.
won't tell you again.
You know that would work even if I was remotely frightened of you. We're not online now, Sean. Really, you'll see why I'm angry.
It's nothing to do with me.
Please, just look at it.
Why? Why would I?
Please, just look.
She's mad. You're mad. She's a fantasist, a stalker.
You posted these on this site.
He did that today.
They're my photos. Everyone does it.
And you're okay with people writing these filthy, horrible comments?
It's just a laugh.
But it's revolting. What a foul thing to do to someone.
She's an exhibitionist. She probably posted some herself.
You're a nasty, cowardly pig.
You didn't object. You sent me selfies.
Because I thought you were normal.
This is disgusting. What they write is violent and vile. It's sickening. What is wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me.
A lot of women have it a lot worse than me. He didn't put my phone number up there or a map to where I live. Thank God he just tried to belittle and bully me. It worked, but it's not working now.
You got over yourself then?
Just don't give him the chance to do it to you. Sociopath.
I think she's right.
Oh, what is this, some sort of lesbian bonding?
She's right, but she's stupid.
What?
What did you think would happen? If you'd kept your kit on, none of this would have happened, would it?
But I was just...
You know what? No, I don't want to know. Where was your self-respect? And you? You lowlife. At least I've got the heads up on you.
Take them off the net?
No.
Fine. Then you asked for this.
Oh, the ghost and Mrs. Muir. Oh, it's so romantic. Rex Harrison. I so would. Heston, do you think that Frank has an air of the Rex Harrisons about him?
You and Frank seeing each other?
What? No. Oh, we're not seeing each other exactly.
Do you know how much the local council spends on recycling? In France and Italy, they cooperatively compost.
Cooperatively compost? Are you sure that's not a euphemism?
We have to do something about our carbon footprint. In this country, we process, transport and retail compost that we could generate on our own doorsteps.
Really? Well, I've had a lovely afternoon. I've had the loan of a classic film, so I'm not going to stand in the way of the juggernaut that is your community spirit any longer.
Sorry?
You do your research, make your plans.
Do you really think the chipping idea is odd?
No, you chip away. I'll see myself out.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, stop badgering me then.
I'm worried about you.
There's no need.
Yes, there is. We have to talk about Mr. Milne.
Al, would you just stop?
His widow's been in to see me. I've looked through his notes. Are you sure that neither of them said anything before he died? Nothing about stumbling or dizziness or about a bump?
Nobody told me he'd banged his head. Don't you think I wish they would have?
I really don't mean to aggravate you or stress you out.
Good.
But I need to know what happened at the house.
I already told you.
You told me everything.
Seriously? Come on, Al.
Did you try and resuscitate him? Neve.
I did everything I could. I wish I could have done more. I wish he hadn't died. I feel awful and I hate it. But I did everything I could.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? That makes everything fine. I'm sure I'll sleep really well tonight.
Can I put one of these up on the stairs?
Oh, now I don't have the authority to grant permission for anything of that nature, I'm afraid.
Dr. Christoph, the Keep Your Kids On campaign. Small print, respect yourself, don't photograph yourself. What do you think?
Yeah. But did you speak to him? And the new girlfriend?
Yeah, both of them.
She wants to put them up in the surgery.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You got any blue tack?
I'll be bombing the revenge sites too before term starts.
Bombing in an IT sense, I hope. It's a little bit stiff, you might have to squish it then.
Thanks. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
She seems to have come down a gear.
Yeah, but she's tired. She's been through a lot today.
Well, for my part, I would just like it to be known that I have never, ever had a photograph taken, nor done a selfie, that I wouldn't be happy for my grandmother to frame and put up in her lounge.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Except maybe those photos that Ashley took of me on Breen Sands last summer.
Oh, yeah? Well, topless?
No, certainly not. But my cosy bottom had gone a bit wedgy, if you know what I mean. I'm just...
Hello. Good afternoon. I'm your neighbour, Dr. Heston Carter. Just wondering what you're planning to do with your Christmas tree.
Oh,
Charming house.
thank you very much.
This is nearly in my back garden.
Breaking lunchtime news. Havana has a chocolate museum. What with the shot of him passing away and everything, it's really easy not to see things clearly. You know, you could be misremembering exactly what...
I remember everything!
Struck by a curse.